1. Iyo Sky versus Bayley. The first singles match at WrestleMania for both women demonstrated their worthiness of such a spot. The match maintained a great pace, with strong psychology evident in Bayley's leg selling and fluid sequences that got the crowd on their feet. The audience was deeply invested in Bayley's journey, cheering her on to an emotional victory. Sky also stood out, displaying her remarkable athleticism and agility. This is one of the best women's matches in the Triple H era so far, showcasing the incredible talent and dedication of both Bayley and Sky. Their performance captivated the audience, leaving a lasting impression on fans worldwide. With such a stellar display of skill and storytelling in the ring, it is clear that these two superstars have a bright future ahead of them in the world of professional wrestling. The match not only highlighted their abilities but also set a new standard for women's wrestling in the industry. It was a truly unforgettable moment that will be remembered as a defining chapter in the history of WrestleMania and women's wrestling as a whole. 2. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. The audience contributed to the enormous big fight feel, spurred on by Sami Zayn's Arabic promo before the bout. This had all the typical elements of a major Roman Reigns main event, filled with strong character work, trash-talking, and methodical beatdowns. The flurries from Owens and Zayn were well executed, and their eventual victory was a fantastic moment. Jimmy Uso's betrayal of Roman Reigns was brilliant, adding another thrilling chapter to WWE's best story in the first half of 2023. The shocking turn of events left the crowd on the edge of their seats, as Jimmy Uso's unexpected betrayal added a new layer of complexity to the ongoing saga between Roman Reigns and his rivals. The emotional intensity and dramatic twists in the storyline captivated fans worldwide, solidifying WWE's position as a leader in sports entertainment. With each chapter unfolding with precision and passion, this gripping narrative continues to set new standards for storytelling and professional wrestling, leaving audiences eagerly anticipating what comes next. 3. Gunther versus Chad Gable. Gunther's Intercontinental title reign featured numerous thrilling matches, including this notable one on Raw. Chad Gable, encouraged by his family at ringside, ultimately couldn't overcome the dominant Gunther, who delivered top-notch heel character work. Despite being a tremendous underdog, Gable couldn't do enough to secure a win. The crowd rallied behind him, but in the end, he unfortunately lost in front of his family. 4. Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest. This match at Backlash had a tremendous amount of glorious chaos, marking it as one of the best celebrity matches of all time. Bad Bunny's selling and psychology were far beyond expectations, and Damian Priest proved to be the perfect counterpart. They brawled around the arena, employed a variety of weapons, and the match eventually descended into an Attitude Era-style finish. There was interference from Judgment Day, LWO Carlito, and Savio Vega, resulting in a thunderous final stretch that had the Puerto Rican crowd on their feet. This was a fantastic match that was incredibly fun. 5. Gunther versus Sami Zayn. WrestleMania 40 marked the end of Gunther's record-breaking Intercontinental title reign in a terrific match against Sami Zayn. Gunther was once again dominant and relentless in his attacks, while Zayn portrayed the role of a courageous hero wonderfully. Ultimately, it was Gunther's arrogance that led to his downfall, a trait that had been escalating throughout his reign. Zayn executed some major moves to finally defeat Gunther and conclude a historic run. The strategic mindset from both men was outstanding, and their in-ring performance was impressive. 6. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes had a WrestleMania main event rematch at WrestleMania 40, which turned out to be a spectacle. The first part showcased strong wrestling, and an enthusiastic crowd captivated throughout the entire event. The last 5 minutes were intense, with interferences from The Rock, the Usos, Seth Rollins, John Cena, and The Undertaker, culminating in a wild ending. Rhodes' conclusion to the story and the end of Roman Reigns' 1,316-day reign created an unforgettable moment in wrestling history. Fans around the world were left stunned and buzzing with excitement over the unexpected twists and turns of the match. The post-match celebrations were filled with emotions as both competitors showed respect and admiration for each other, solidifying their places in wrestling lore. This epic showdown will be remembered for years to come as one of the greatest WrestleMania moments ever, showcasing the incredible talent and storytelling that defines professional wrestling at its finest. 7. The Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. WrestleMania 39's main event provided a perfect conclusion to the feud between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and the Usos. The captivating storyline leading up to the match was echoed in the dynamics between all participants. The match's pace was electrifying, with all 4 men giving their all to ensure an exciting and engaging finale. The in-ring performance was exceptional, although the rapid pace may have slightly compromised the psychological aspects of the match. A bit more time could have enhanced it further. Nonetheless, the victory was both emotional and thrilling. 8. Gunther versus Sheamus. Gunther and Sheamus battled fiercely for the Intercontinental Championship in a brutally intense match that left both men battered and bruised. The crowd's excitement escalated as the two competitors relentlessly fought. Ultimately, Sheamus' back gave out due to the intense struggle against Gunther, but he earned immense respect from the fans after the match, which was heartwarming to witness. This was the inaugural classic match of the Triple H era in the ring. 9. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley. Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley had a point to prove after missing out on the WrestleMania 39 main event, and they delivered a stunning match that surpassed nearly every other bout over the weekend. Their chemistry was on full display again, their sequences were fluid and technically excellent, and the hard-hitting nature of the match was also evident. The crowd was vociferous for this match, growing even louder as Ripley and Flair battled it out. Ripley achieved a star-making win here, marking the beginning of a lengthy reign. 10. Gunther vs. Drew McIntyre vs. Sheamus. The match that surpassed Flair vs. Ripley at WrestleMania 39 was this intense triple threat match between Gunther, Drew Mac and Sheamus. It was a brutal, hard-hitting bout filled with violence, chops, powerful blows, and impressive moves. The Intercontinental title appeared as one of the most coveted prizes given the intensity of the fight. The dynamic between McIntyre and Sheamus was captivating, but it was Gunther who stole the show, emerging as an absolute star at his first WrestleMania. Friends, what are your thoughts on this list? Can you think of anyone who should be there? Share your opinions in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe after watching the video and click the bell icon to receive notifications whenever a new video is published.